exhibits. So today I'll certainly show you the best of these rooms and these exhibits. So it really consists of 5 buildings, and the oldest one, all of these buildings are connected. The oldest one is the Winter Palace. We are going to see it a little bit later. The Winter Palace was the official residence of Russian emperors, but they lived here only in winter. And in summer they preferred to leave the city, so noisy, so dusty, for some summer residences, summer palaces. The first empress who lived in the Winter Palace was Catherine the Great. But from time to time she was tired of being the empress, I can say so. All those servants and guardians who surrounded her, and she wanted to stay alone for some time, from time to time. So she decided to add another building to the Winter Palace. It was known as the Hermitage. If you translate this word from French, what it is the lonely place, a place where someone can stay alone. That is the Hermitage, that is the meaning of the name. But why the museum got this strange name? The Hermitage was the first building that was used by Catherine the Great as a place for her collections, because she was a passionate collector. She acquired hundreds and hundreds. If you don't mind, please come closer to me, because I'm afraid that we can be divided by another group. Come closer, please. Because we have a lot of groups here today. Yes. Well, welcome. There is a huge group coming here. So finally, the museum and the collection got the name the Hermitage, because later Catherine the Great added more buildings. So the big Hermitage appeared, the new Hermitage. It's impossible to remember all of them at once. But now we are in a very unusual place. We are in the Raphael's gallery. Raphael in Italy, in Vatican, it's better to say, painted, designed just the same gallery in the palace of the Roman Pope. But it was in the beginning of the 16th century. Much later, Catherine the Great was reading a book with some pictures in it that told her about the Raphael's gallery. She had never been in Vatican. She never saw the gallery in the palace of the Roman Pope. She saw it in a book, and she decided to have the same. So Russian architects, engineers, artists, they came to Vatican and they copied it for Catherine the Great. And there is a kind of a legend that tells us that every morning she woke up very early, she drank her bitter coffee, and she proceeded through many rooms to this gallery, and she was looking at these pictures on walls, and she was never tired of this gallery. So that was the beginning of every morning of her life. If we look out of this window, we see the light green building of the Hermitage Theatre. It was the 4th building of the Hermitage. It was built for Catherine the Great, and today it is the only building we cannot see from inside, because it belongs to the Hermitage, but it's not a museum. It works as a theatre even today, so it's possible to buy some ticket for the performance, but not today. And if we leave the Raphael's gallery, the gallery, and turn to the right, we proceed to the newest building, that is the new Hermitage. It was built in the 19th century.